Judy Austin wrote, Justice, justice for Ochanya. I'm going to go to the Ochanya's case, but first, let us look at some response to Judy Austin's justice. Someone said, justice for the woman you secretly dated her husband for over a decade and trapped him with pregnancy. Justice for her son, Kambili Chuku, you danced over his death. Justice for the woman you encouraged her husband to beat her up because she refused to be numbered. She refused to take you in. She refused to allow you be second wife. She refused to allow you share bed with her in a matrimonial home. She refused to allow you in. Justice for her. Justice for her son Kamili Chuku. Justice for Kambi that you sang and said, Mary is my uncle, Jesus is my daddy, uncle is my uncle. You did all of those shenanigans. Justice, justice, justice. Justice for her because she refused to take you over, refused to allow you be part of the business that she is even paying loan for. Justice for mocking her and her children. Justice for encouraging Sarah Martins, former devil's advocate, to put out lies. Justice, justice, justice. Justice for encouraging a husband to clear a bank account so that your children can have food on their table. Justice, 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 justice. Justice for May and her children for all you encouraged her husband to do to them. You watched them cry. You laughed and enjoyed their tears. You even went as far as saying repeatedly through your proxy that Mary is a cheat and that Mary does not love Joel and that Mary does not care for Joel and that you are in the right place to do that. Justice for Chinedu Bernard. Justice for her. The woman that is said to be Yuleduche's side chick that passed away. Now, we all know that polygamy is a thing. It is not something strange or new. We know. So Chinedu Bernard or any other woman can decide to be in a relationship with Yul Edochie, and encourage themselves to announce it to their significant other if she's in a relationship with somebody else or married to someone else, whatever. Announce it. Look, I'm getting married to Yul Edochie. I'm no longer in a relationship with you. Then Yul Edochie to May, I want to expand this family. I want it bigger. She then has the right to decide if she wants to be part of this or not. So people are like, so you are seeking for justice. Then let it be justice for Kambili Chuku. The same that your so-called Odogu or Idegu said 2023 is the best year of his life. The year that he lost his son. How come you did not put up justice? Justice. 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 So I'm going to go to the story, very terrible one that made her want to say something. Of course, obviously, there is a reason to this. It's a terrible situation. It's a terrible situation. It is said that this person was taken forcefully. According to the report, Ochanya Elizabeth Ogbanje. I don't know if that Ogbanje is a surname, but Ogbanje is said to be certain kind of children that pass away very early. A 13-year-old girl who passed away from complication of vesicovaginal fistula, VVF. Now, this vesicovaginal fistula, VVF, is common in the northern part of Nigeria, also in the Arabian world, where getting married or impregnating underage is common. Islam, according to them, supports this. Yes, aside religion, there are also parts of Nigeria, the southeast of Nigeria, where such practices existed in those days, not now. Maybe in the secret places, but it is some kind of terrible practice where a 13-year-old, in fact, let me put it this way, girls are made to experience their first menstrual flow in the home of their husbands. And that husband is a man that you can as well say this person is old enough to be their grandfather. It does happen. Yes, it does happen. So she suffered from complications from this VVF due to prolonged sexual abuse, and it has sparked outrage and calls for justice. It's a terrible situation, a terrible one. Or China. Now, a lot of people said so much about it. Now, despite China telling her story, they said it wasn't enough for a conviction of what happened to her. I listened to the little girl. It was conducted in 2018, and she talked about how her uncle and cousin, how they dealt with her mercilessly. It is so sad. It is so sad. It's a sad situation. And Judy quickly jumped on it, and people decided to address it. They decided to look into it, and then they said, look, yes, or China, a story is a better one. It's an untold story of how Randy Benway Poly lecturer, son, that is the lecturer, uncle to her, and son, according to her story, it was the son that started the abuse, and that son is her cousin, and then uncle reprimanded son, saying, how dare you? How dare you do this? You are such a terrible boy. You should have given this to daddy to taste it. And daddy did so much. This little girl was molested for 4 years. And now there is a campaign, justice for Ochanya. Ladies and gentlemen, people are now asking Judy Austin, how dare you? How dare you put up justice for Ochanya? You cannot put up justice for Ochanya. Why? Because you should have said justice for Kambili Chuku when your stupid husband, because we now agree Yuleduche is your husband. We are not even fighting that. When he said 2023 is the best year of his life, that was when you were supposed to write this. This is so heartbreaking for Kambili Chuku to have lost his life in such a horrible, inhumane way. And my so-called Odogu said 2023 is the best year of his life.